I decided to start out this video with everything that's going on. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube. Like certain words like get you cut out now, like because of the sickness that's out there. You can't say anything about that. You can't say anything. Well, I don't know if you can say anything about the hi, whoever's watching. And welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you already haven't, and if you like the video. I was just bored, so I decided to like just pop on and randomly start talking. I was thinking about starting out this video like a prayer for the cops out there. From what I hear, they're still going through a lot. Do I agree with the like the defunding of the police? I don't. I think they serve a purpose of keeping us safe, keeping us protected, making sure that we have someone to call when when we need help, and when we can't call anyone else, or like anyone that we would call is not certified to do the job that we need them to do. So with that being said, I was gonna do a prayer for them and kind of explain something that just happened to me yesterday. We were driving around LA. We had just dropped my mom and my brother off at their hotel in Los Angeles because they were staying there and they were flying out back to Florida, well, today, but we were there yesterday. And we were bored, and since we were in LA, we decided to go looking around for some like haunted stuff. And so we found a bridge. We went over to the Suicide Bridge. And we were just driving down, seeing if, like, supposedly people have said that they see ghosts down that area while we were driving. And hold on 1 second. Let's see who's messaging. Well, we know that you didn't like contacting the dead over the computer. Yep, that's correct. Okay, sorry, I had to read a message that just came in. But yeah, so basically what happened was that we were driving down this bridge, and we didn't really see anything except at the end of the bridge. Oh my gosh. So this guy came running out, waving his arms, saying, "Help, help." And then so my brother, who was driving at the time, he's like, "Oh my gosh, we're not gonna like stop because it was in the middle of the night. It was like literally, I kid you not, 3 a.m. in the morning. We were driving down that bridge, and that guy came out of like a dark area, and so we decided to drive a little forward up, and he was kind of still chasing our car, but like well, he started to, and then he ended up turning around and running the other way. So we called 911. Thankfully, 911 is still able to be called. And we let them know, hey, there's this guy. He was asking for help. But like due to everything that was going on, everything that has been going on, we weren't sure. And plus it was 3 a.m. So you never know what people's psyche is at that time, and they say the freaks come out at night, so yeah, you just never know. So we called 911, and then we did notice that down the way we had passed, we didn't even see it, but the car that was a little bit behind us, that the guy I guess came out of, we didn't even see it because it was just a dark area that we were in, until we had turned around to see what was behind us. The car looked like it got sideswiped. It looked like it got crashed into hard. And so that's what I'm thinking, he was asking help for. So when we called 911, the cops took it wasn't that long. They were there pretty quickly, and they were down there, and they asked us like, hey, did you, what did you guys see? You weren't part of this. And we said, no, we were part of it, but we just wanted to call for help, that you guys could actually do something. And then as we started, so the cop let us go, and we started to drive away a little bit, and then we noticed that the guy had stopped the other cops that were down the street, and letting them know what happened. We didn't stop to let him know, hey, we were the one who called or anything. We just ended up driving by slowly. And actually, I have footage of the cops with the guy, so I'll probably upload that as well. But that was a really interesting part of our night, and we were just going ghost hunting for fun because that's what we do. And we were bored, so we were just driving around LA. And then we went to this area that was supposed to be a haunted forest. Hi, Mom. Why are you up so late? And I was just telling them about when we dropped you off, and then what happened when we were driving, and just like ghost hunting and stuff. And like, I was just letting them know about like a guy that we helped out. We weren't sure, and I'll tell you about it if you want to call or text. But that's what was happening in that situation. Hold on. Okay. And give me 1 second here, guys. So, it's okay, night. You're going to bed? Let's see, what else? Where was I? Okay, so we ended up, so we drove past the haunted bridge, and then from the bridge we went to, we ended up going to it was supposed to be a haunted forest. The story of the house that it wasn't a house anymore because it got burnt down, but like there was a story about it. Actually, I have it here. If I still have it. Don't think, oh, did I delete it? No. Let's see. Where was I? Mom, what is that? What are you sending me in the chat? You're funny. Hi. Oh, so basically it oh, I wish I could find it again. But I guess the main thing was that there was a house that was like, I don't know, all these bad things would happen there, and it was like and then it got set on fire and it burnt down. And nothing paranormal happened until after this one guy died, the guy who owned it. But we went down there, and I got the weirdest vibes from that area. It's like the haunted forest. It's right by the suicide bridge. And we were gonna walk through it, but Arthur didn't want to, so we ended up not doing that. And let's see. Yeah, we sat there, but we felt like weird taps on our car, and then we were driving away, and like it was just a weird night. But the craziest part was that guy running out was like, help me, help me. That was the craziest part. But anyways, I got off subject there. I was gonna pray for. If you want to pray with me, you can. If you want to just listen, you can as well. I was just gonna do a Saint Michael prayer for them. I usually do that every night anyways, but I thought, why not, pray it online or on YouTube. So we'll do that, and we will direct our energy towards the police out there, dealing with all those riots and dealing with all the people being hysterically over crazy about one area. It's not like all the police in the world did it. It's like 3 policemen were in the situation where, sadly a black guy died, and yeah, that's bad. I'm not saying it wasn't wrong. Like, they shouldn't have done what they did. But at the same time, it's like, okay, we made this about like this big protest about Black Lives Matter and everything. And the way they were protesting, in my opinion, was incorrect. The reason why I say that is because they made it about one race. And when you make it about one race, you are the one who looks racist. And yeah, it sounds bad, but I'll tell you why. When you don't see yourself as a whole, for one, and then you say that you don't have the same opportunities that anybody else with any different skin color has. When you live in America, you have every right. You have every right to work, just like anybody else. You can apply for a job like anybody else. If you have the right skills, you'll get hired. It's that easy. If you work hard enough, you can have a house, you can have a car. There's nothing out there. In fact, there are laws, rules, and regulations that stop you from being racist. And to me, that's like, I mean, what are they really fighting for? Like, I would like to know, because yes, okay, they want to be treated equally, but do they really want to be treated equally? Like, they are being treated equally. They don't see it. That's the way I see it. They don't see it, and then they want to take it out on our police. And I even saw when they brought in the military in that area where they were rioting and stuff, and they brought in the military. They they also attacked the military. And the craziest thing, there are black people who are military. There are black people who are police. They're police force too. And so you're saying, do they matter as much as any normal citizen? I think so. I think they're the same. So I think that we just need to take our binoculars off, because what we're doing is we're taking one situation, we're acting like it happened, every single police is the same. They're not. They're just human. They're just you support your human race. Don't go after color, because if you're going after color or just certain foreign abilities, is that a word? I don't know, but anyways, all right. So we're gonna pray for them. Okay. Dear Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O heavenly host, by the divine power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the unclean, ill-willed, evil spirits who roam throughout the earth, seeking to ruin the souls of men. I want to add in, I'm thankful for the police force, for the firemen out there, for every force that is out there, that system that's out there that protects us, keeps us safe, and keeps us protected from bad people. Just bad people in general. I don't care what color, what race, even how old they are, because you never know these days. And the way people are teaching people to be really sensitive, that's really, really sad, because all it's teaching us to do is to fight each other, all of us. And instead of fighting each other, let's just come together and let's just, like, if you don't like something, speak up, but, like, don't make it like it's a specific thing, because there are good people and bad people out there. And hold on. Don't make it specific. And we need to learn to, there's certain people out there, they can't take jokes or whatever. And our next generation, I feel so bad for this next generation coming up, because the way we're slowly starting to show our kids, and one day their kids, like, it's really crazy. Like, we just need to show that we can come together. And taking away police is not, it's not a good decision. We need our police force, we need our firemen, we need our military, all that. And don't get mad if, our president or government decides to bring in the military, and then we start being like those UK. Because if we're gonna act like adults who are acting like children, we're gonna be treated like children. You should see in UK, like, you land in their airport. When you land in their airport, there's people with, like, those big bazooka type guns and stuff. They mean business. Like, they don't want no one messing with them in that area, and they don't. And they don't take any crap. And America is looking so weak right now, and it is so very sad. Like, I can just picture, like, those foreign countries, like, just laughing at us and going, like, oh my gosh, like, what is America doing? Like, what is wrong with them? Because all we're doing is, like, okay, for one, we know about the sickness that's out there, and it's killing people, and we seem not to really care. Like, when those riots pop up and stuff, it's almost like we're not acknowledging that. Like, we're just letting people, like, fight and come. And, like, what do those stores do to deserve what they went through? Like, how they got raided or whatever, and not raided, but rioted, and they got their store taken down and wrecked and, like, stolen from. Like, how is that showing the American spirit? I thought American spirit was all about us coming together, fighting together. Like, and the sad part is, and, like, a lot of the rioters, I noticed, like, when I watched it on the news, it looked like young people. So this is our new generation that's coming out right now, and they're like, they think this is okay. Like, they think they're fighting for something, but really, what are they fighting for? Because they're not being taught right. They're not. Like, okay, you want to protest with your sign, okay, whatever, that's fine. But you want to be part of that riot? Like, no, that's not. You're showing that you're not any better than those cops who hurt that guy who was down on the ground. You're not any better than them. And, America really is land of the free. It really is. You have rights. You're allowed, like I said, you're allowed to own a house. You're allowed to own a car. There's laws and rules and regulations that are put in place so that there's never a race problem, or where you came from is an issue. I mean, of course, yes, should you example, if you came from Mexico and you need those papers, yeah, you should have those papers. How hard is that? Like, it can't, just go through what you have to go through so that you can be here. Um, well, I don't know. I just wanted to get that off of my mind, because like I saw a commercial that was like where like they showed that a lady like had called 911 and then like there was like a busy signal or and was like, oh, if you're here to call for a burglary, press 1 and all this stuff. Like, you don't have time for that. When that's happening or whatever, you should get a direct response. And if we're defunding our police, or imagine if we took away our police and one day you have to call them and they're not there, or you get a busy signal or a signal that says, oh, this call is out of service. That would be terrifying. That you couldn't call who you needed to call to help you. And yeah, and then what if you did have to take matters into your own hand? This world would be in chaos. I'm telling you, it's like a slippery slope. Once you start accepting certain things and you start letting people get what they want, and it's not good for them, we might as well let everybody do what they want, because that's what it sounds like we're slowly gonna do. And it's like, and then we have bigger things to worry about, like. So, I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and say those things. I don't know what else to talk about, and it doesn't look like anyone joined or said anything, so. Anyways, like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'm gonna let you guys go with this video because I don't know what else to say. And there's, yep.